It's Ehizoje, everyone's favorite Nigerian.
This that real life shit, nigga.
Okay.
All right, y'all. We got one more top 5 list we gotta go through. Top five. Top 5 green flags in a friendship. And we can start off with Maiyah this time.
Oh, you would. My top 5 green flags in a friendship. I would say, for one, good relationship with their mom. I would say have to have siblings, because you have to just know how to share and know how to compromise. And I think if you just don't have any siblings, that only child syndrome is definitely real. And then I would say a friend that's supportive, obviously, of you, a friend that's honest, that's just going to be brutally honest, like not tell you what you want to hear. Mm-hmm. You definitely need a friend like that. And you need a friend that could fight, because somebody like me.
You be talking a lot, your mouth be working?
Absolutely, my mouth definitely works, but these hands I really don't know, because I ain't never,
you never been in a fight?
Me either.
So it's just like, I could have my friends will step behind me, and I love them dearly, love them down.
That's
but
funny as fuck.
I definitely need a friend that could fight, because
at least you honest about it.
Mine too cute, gonna keep it cute everywhere we go.
At least you honest about it, because some women don't be honest. They be like, because I be seeing them like, yo, you talking hella like, one of us is gonna have to step in, like, if shit goes down. Like, you ain't gonna do nothing. And they be like, no, I'll do something. I was like, no, you're not. Like,
right.
You know this. But
good list.
Can't be your only child.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay.
What if it's too late? What if you find out like way too late?
What do you mean?
Like, you're already friends with them.
I mean, you can kind of tell, like I said, they have just only child syndromes, like very selfish, very stubborn, very just like doesn't know how to share. I think if you have a sibling, you kind of just, those tendencies start to like grow on you, and you just naturally know like, okay, like if my friend pissed me off, I still love him to death, but I'll love him at a distance for now. Like, only child syndrome is like they're used to being alone, so they just don't give a fuck.
What about the good relationship with the mother? Why the mother and not the father?
I would just say because your mom is just someone who brought you into this world. I think just a good relationship with your mom says a lot about, but I think that kind of ties hand in hand with, like, I'm just thinking as a female perspective, having a good relationship with your mom or your sister says a lot about a person.
I'm really close with my mom and my sister.
Yeah, I'm super close with my mom. So I think that just plays a huge part in like the friendships, because they're just other women, and we know women as us, we can get like emotional, and like learning just how women work and how women talk, and just, it's just different. Like if you're not close with your mom, or you're always into it with your mom, or you say you hate your mom, I just don't know if I could be friends with somebody like that.
I get that.
All right, Imani. Top five.
Okay, my green flags in friendship is just okay. So my first one is high vibes, which kind of just means like it's just really easy and it really flows, and like you're just vibrating high, like on a high frequency when you're together, and it's just easy, and you don't have to overthink it, or you don't get too tired of each other. Like you can just spend the whole day together, and you know it's just good vibes that just don't run out. And it's kind of like unspoken, like it's just a feeling. And then consideration of your feelings, because I'm just really emotional. I'm a very emotional, sensitive girl, so I think it's really important for people to be considerate of that, especially if they're going to be my friends. I guess loyalty is a green flag. And I mean, like, I didn't realize how important loyalty, like, was to me until, like, the more recent years of my life. So now I'm like, oh, they're like, I never really thought of it as, like, something that even mattered or was a thing that you need in friendships. Like, I thought it was just kind of a given, but it really is, like, a green flag to have that. I think having similar interests is a green flag, because that's just another way for things to just kind of be easy, because you already have things that you both can do together that you both enjoy. And then just someone who is encouraging and, like, I don't know, I guess supportive or encouraging of your goals and the things you want to do. Like if you're, say, doing a diet, they're not going to try to feed you a bunch of crap. Or if you're trying to be an actor, they're, going to send you acting gigs. I don't know. No. I appreciate you, girl. You have no idea.
I brought cookies earlier.
I only ate just a little teeny amount of cookies.
So you think self-interest is like mandatory? Because I feel like I don't have a lot of like similar interests to like most of my friends outside of like sports. But when it comes to like things that like I really care about, like music, there's only like a select few people that can actually like relate to me on the music tip. And then when it comes to like just things like travel and like cooking, there's like other people. It's like, okay, you like to travel too, so I could talk to you about traveling, or you like to cook too. Let's like talk about recipes and shit.
I mean, I don't think it's mandatory. I think you can definitely have good friends that like have like varying interest in you. I just think it's a green flag when we do have similar interests, because then we can always just bond over that. Like,
It makes it easier.
yeah, I really like when things just feel really simple and easy, and you not like you have to like, I don't know, do too much or go not even above and beyond, because sometimes you do want to go above and beyond for your friends, like, and that's beautiful. But like when it's really easy and simple, it's just really like underrated, I feel like.
Okay. All right. My top five. My top 5 green flags in friendship. It's gonna sound simple, and you could be like, oh, because you were man. But I did take some time to think about this. I did take some time to think about
Men
this.
are simple.
So top 5 green flags in friendship. You gotta be honest. You gotta be trustworthy. Gotta be self-confident. Gotta be ambitious. And you gotta be respectable. So I think
Respectable is a great
It's really
one.
good. That's a great list, and respectable is really good.
Yes.
That's a great list.
like I feel like honesty and trustworthy, like that's like self-explanatory. When it comes to like self-confidence, it's like me succeeding in something shouldn't make you feel bad. Like
Yes.
like
Yeah.
like when I see like my friends like do well, I'm just trying to celebrate them, and that's gonna inspire me to want to do well too. I'm not gonna be envious or anything like that. And I feel like sometimes when people lack self-confidence, that's when the envy comes in.
Yes.
And you know, the disdain for your friend, that should never be a thing.
So real.
Ambitious, it doesn't have to be like a money thing, or just like you have a dream or you have a goal and you're striving for that.
Yeah.
If your goal is to have a family and some kids and you're working towards that, good. Like like you're making the appropriate steps to do that. If your goal is to have a lot of money and that's what you're trying to do, then
And being around people who are ambitious, I feel like that goes when I said like people who or having encouragement, not like, oh, you have to encourage me, but even by just being themselves and doing their own things and having their own ambitions, that encourages me and like inspires me, you know?
Yes.
So like,
when you get around people who are just living life like every day, like not going out, just working and going home, and they're like, oh, this is all it is for me. It's like,
It's so much more, and you try to like encourage them, but it's just like if you don't have somebody like that, it's like we can't be on the same path, because if I'm gonna go this way, but you want to stay back here,
and you can't make them be ambitious.
Exactly.
You can't really teach people to be ambitious. You just either they are or they aren't. And it's like if you want to,
yeah. And then respectable, like when we step outside, like you're not gonna make a fool of yourself. You're gonna do the right things. Yeah. Also, like I gotta be able to that comes into trust as well. I should be able to trust you in certain situations where it's all like, all right, you're gonna do the right thing, not because it benefits you, just because it's the right thing. You know, it's a respectable thing to do. So
I think the respectable Black thing to do is when you walk in a room, you speak to everyone.
It depends where you're at. So it depends where you're at.
Well, okay, that makes sense. Like, and obviously not at like a big party, you're not gonna say hi to everybody. Yeah. But if you walk into a space, you say hi to everyone. I think just not speaking is kind of like just disrespectful.
Yeah.
And it's kind of awkward.
I think it's different for a man. I feel like there's certain times where you just can't work the whole room. Even if it's like smaller, it's like...
It could be a hello. Hi, how's everybody doing?
Yeah, like a greeting hello. Yeah. Hi, everybody.
If it's hella people, it's like, hello, how are you doing type shit.
Yeah. I feel you on that one.
I feel the same way.
My mama is real good at spotting the red flags in a friendship. So she be like, that girl ain't right. Be like, you know what? You was right, girl. I let her slide, but I'm like, you know what? Came to find out, you was right.
Are y'all good with like meeting parents? I feel like every time I meet like someone's parents,
I'm very shy.
I usually be like on point. I can tell they like me. I'm like, you laughing at all my jokes.
You was talking to Didi and Kiki.
Yeah, they cool.
That's my mom and her twin sister.
They cool with me?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You see? Look.
That's so cool.
Yeah, they're twins. That's crazy.
I think you're likable though. Like you're likable.
Thank you, twin.
You're welcome. I think me though, I'm very much shy. Like I could talk if you're speaking to me. Like I'll say hello, but then I'll kind of just like be in my little corner.
Yeah, I was gonna say like at Fullerton, I feel like I barely like. Not that we barely spoke. Like I would have to always initiate. I'm like, why are you just being quiet? Like there's a whole group of us like talking. Like,
right.
And she really can't talk, but she'll be quiet.
I'll be quiet because then I'll just talk forever.
She really funny as fuck too.
She's
like
so funny.
You just gotta like drag her into the conversation. It's just like, all right, but.
I think I'm good with parents. I mean, I don't know. I can't remember the last time I really met some parents. I'm trying to think. But I always just do the same thing and it usually works out. I just smile
What
a lot.
do you do? Give me some tips.
I just smile a lot and nod and just,
That's my go-to.
Honestly, I smile and nod and I just am really friendly. Friendly has saved my life over and over and over again.
Right.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I was just being an active listener.
Oh, no. You look like you had something to say or to negate.
It wasn't going to be something to say like against you. I was just going to say what I do.
Oh, okay. What do you do?
I talk shit.
What?
Like, if they're like a fan of a sports team, that's when I really get into my bag.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I'd be like,
that makes sense.
You a Chargers fan?
But that's fun, though.
You hate your life.
That brings out people's personalities.
Right. Especially the dads. My dad is such a sports guy. You talk to him about sports, you win. You good.
You win.